Good afternoon, Josh Bacon here with New Leaf Home Buyers. I'm sitting with Bryon. We just finished up buying his rental property in Coatesville and just wanted to ask him a couple questions about his experience working with us. So Bryon, if you don't mind, what's the reason you decided to sell your rental property in the first place?
Long term, I really wasn't going to keep it. Getting ready to retire in the next few years,
Okay.
so I decided that we had some renters that told us they were moving out, and I said, do I want to rent it again or do I want to sell it? And the same day I said I was thinking about it, one of your pamphlets came in the mail, and I called you, and that's why I said, well, let's have an idea what it's worth and everything like that.
Mhm.
And that's why I decided to, proceed with it,
Okay.
Yeah,
Timing couldn't have been better than it sounds like.
exactly.
Okay. So you have a ton of different options out in the marketplace when you sell a property. You could have listed it, you could have sold it to another company. What was the reason that you decided to work with us versus maybe one of the other options that were out there available to you?
Well, my father just sold a house, a rental. We grew up on that neighborhood, and he got a little more money than I did. And after talking to you, telling me why he probably got more money than us, and me thinking about it, basically, you are the one that sold me on the idea that that was a fair price, and I shouldn't even, I could pursue the guy that bought my dad's house or anything, but you, and no joke, you're the one that made me realize you're upfront and made that worthwhile to me, that said, you know what, that's fair. Well, the price you came back with wasn't fair. And then I said, this is what I can live with.
Mhm.
And you said, we could do that if you gave him some more time to come to settlement. And I can leave here knowing that I got what I think, is fair.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thanks, Bryon.
Yep.
So anytime you go to settlement, you kind of alluded to it, we needed a little bit more time. I think we closed well before we
Absolutely.
we did. But anytime you go to settlement, there are things that can pop up. There's different hiccups. I know one of them was the sewer issue or whatever. But outside of that, are there any hurdles or obstacles that we had to overcome? And in addition to that, is there anything that you can think of that we can do better to improve our process for our seller experiences moving forward?
I mean, the only hiccup, like you said, was the Valley Township, but I think that really wasn't a hiccup. I mean, you took care of everything, and I think everything worked out pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, I question some of the. I know that I paid everything up to that point, and it's hard for me to understand that I'm paying for next year's stuff, but I know it's year to year,
prorations and all that stuff, yeah.
So that